welcome to a special edition of POPTV, bringing it to you during Panther Hour. I'm Miss Duclos.
And I'm Miss Dutcher, and we have a great show for you today because guess what today is, Miss Duclos?
What's today? August 30th.
August 30th. It is Avid Day.
Woo!
So we have a special segment from Mr. Worsham today talking to you about what Avid is and how you could join.
You know what my favorite Avid clap is?
What?
The sparkler.
Okay,
You're number one.
Uh-huh.
Love it.
Okay.
Great way to celebrate
My
wins.
favorite Avid clap is the power whoosh.
Right.
So you just do two and then
whoosh. That is a good one.
So make sure you ask your teachers, especially 7th period today, to do one of the Avid claps.
Yes, absolutely. Speaking of winners, I've got winners. Last week's riddle winners are right here. We've got Diamond Rose Sickler, Isabel Martin, Joseph Brunk, and Joseph Aggie. You guys can report to my room anytime today or Tuesday to pick up a piece of candy for getting the riddle correct.
So what was the riddle?
What was the riddle? Last week's riddle, I am an odd number, take away a letter, and I become even. And the answer is?
7.
Woo! 7.
Because if you take away the S, it's even.
I like it.
Nailed it.
That's pretty impressive. I'm glad these 4 got it right.
Me too.
How many people got it right?
A lot of them. So a lot of people didn't do the survey, the riddle survey last week. So we had a very small pool to pick from. So make sure you're doing it this week. And just so you know, if you missed the show in the QR code, it's not a big deal. You go to Panther Zone. You go to August 30th under the Homeroom module, and there you can see the show and click the link to answer the riddle, and there's other important stuff in there, so make sure you're checking it out in Panther Zone.
Absolutely, make sure you have Panther Zone. And enjoy your 3-day weekend. It's Labor Day. What are you doing for Labor Day?
Why don't we talk about that after? So let's see what the segments are and what people got to say, and we'll
All right.
come back at the end with what we're doing for Labor Day.
So you'll have to wait.
Hey there, students. We have some new rules this year if you ride the bus to or from school. It's called the Transportation Behavior Matrix. This will help our bus drivers to focus on driving and transporting students safely to and from school. Our matrix is broken up into 2 areas, basic infractions and severe infractions. You are all old enough now to understand a basic infraction. This would be not listening to driver instructions, standing or walking while the bus is in motion, roughhousing, or simply yelling and being loud and distracting the driver. The driver will first give you a verbal warning, then contact your parent. If the behavior continues, it will mean loss of bus privileges, in-school suspension, or the possibility of out-of-school suspension. This is at the school's discretion and dependent on the number of infractions you have already received. Simply put, more infractions mean more days off the bus, and this will require your parent or guardian to find other alternative transportation for you to attend school. An example of a severe infraction is any hitting or fighting, bullying, throwing any objects inside or outside of the bus, any drug paraphernalia, or any kind of inappropriate contact with another student. The consequences for these types of infractions are more serious even for the first offense, resulting in an automatic 10-day suspension from the bus with the possibility of out-of-school suspension and meeting with your parent before you can return to the bus. If the infractions continue, it could mean you lose bus privileges for the rest of the year. Bad behavior will not be tolerated. If you ride the bus, this video is your warning. Remember, riding the bus is a privilege, and with your help, we can make sure every school bus ride is pleasant and safe.
Hello, I'm Chief David Vincent.
And I'm Rachel Montgomery. We're with the Citrus County Schools Police Department.
And today we're here to talk about how you can help us keep everyone safe at school.
School safety is everyone's job. You can help us by reporting school threats and concerning behavior as soon as possible.
So what is a threat? A threat is when someone wants to do harm to another student, teacher, or school. Sometimes you might overhear someone saying they want to hurt another person or possibly hurt a teacher. Sometimes you might even see something bad, like a weapon or a threatening note or words in a notebook. These are just a few examples of how threats are communicated, and we treat every threat seriously.
What is concerning behavior? It is something we observe that brings us concern about the safety of another person or people around them. Some examples of concerning behavior are not wanting to be with friends, unusual outbursts, more frequent frustration or anger, starting to have an unusual interest in weapons, or focusing on violence.
There are many ways to report this type of behavior. The best way is to talk to your teacher, principal, or school resource officer. Let them know exactly what you've seen or heard.
There's also an anonymous reporting application, Fortify Florida, which allows you to instantly send information to your principal and school resource officer. You can submit a tip from any school iPad device. Tips must have enough information, so make sure to include who we should talk to, what they did or said, where something may take place, and when something will happen. More information helps us resolve a situation quicker and keep you safe.
It is also very important to remember, if someone knowingly submits a false tip through Fortify Florida, they could face criminal charges and penalties. False threats not only threaten school safety, but can also threaten your future goals.
Lastly, please make sure that you're aware of where your designated safe areas are within your classroom. If you're unable to locate them, please ask a teacher or school administrator for further directions.
So remember, school safety is everyone's job.
We need your help when you're at school.
If you see something, say something, and report concerning behaviors or threats.
Hey Panthers! So welcome to our school store. If you've not been in here, all of this lovely merchandise is available for purchase. But for those of you from Panther Nation who got one of these lovely little tip dollars for just being amazing like Devin here, this is where our prizes for Don't Get Fired will be. As you can see right now, we have Pringles or Pop-Tarts. So Miss Devin will get one of these. They'll be changing all the time based on what we get. But again, keep on rolling, Panthers. Do those great things. Don't get fired. And we will see you next Friday. Have a great weekend. Hi, Panther Nation. This is Dr. Scheidner from the IB office here to announce the IB Learner Profile winners for this week. For our teacher, we have Senior Sullivan for being caring and knowledgeable. According to Ace Thompson, he goes out of his way to advocate for both students and fellow teachers, even when he doesn't have to. According to Jason Columbus, él es el mejor profesor de la canto. Me ayuda mucho con mi español. Senior es muy inteligente. So congratulations to Senior Sullivan. For our students, this week it was nominated was Chloe Dykes from the PDP class of 2028 for being a thinker and a communicator. According to Mrs. Evans, when experiencing an obstacle to success, Chloe used critical and creative thinking skills to consider solutions and clearly communicated with her support team to advocate for solutions. So congratulations, Chloe. Our second winner is Ella Simpkins from the class of 2025 for being reflective. Mr. Worsham writes, Ella is always trying to make things better, whether it's academically or the AVID program as a whole. She is very conscious of what works and how to make it better. So congratulations to all of our winners, Senior Sullivan, Chloe, and Ella. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mr. Worsham. I'm the AVID elective teacher for juniors and seniors at Lecanto High School, and I have a question for you. Do you want to live with your parents forever? I mean, sure, the rent's good, but come on. Join AVID and become college and career ready. 90% of Florida AVID students complete 4-year college requirements versus 36% nationally, and 74% are accepted to 4-year colleges and universities. AVID will even help you with FAFSA and scholarships. But it's more than that. It's organization, it's time management, it's help with your rigorous classes. Today is the first ever National AVID Day, where we recognize the successful impact that AVID has had on millions of students nationwide. My impact will be to help more students attend college, help more students qualify for bright futures, and help more students achieve their dreams. Thank you.
afternoon, Panthers, and welcome to another hotspot in Homeroom. I'm Coach Roush in Coach's Corner. I need to let you know about upcoming homecoming. That's right, homecoming is right around the corner. And as everybody knows, if you've been at Lecanto, homecoming is a gigantic event. We have everything from the Panther Prowl, which is our class wars, so make sure you both sign up and get your t-shirts. We also have our parade, so if you're help decorating those floats, you need to get involved. Or even if you're doing the hallway, remember, every class battles it out in a hallway decoration. Get involved with your SGA. But we know the cap to the entire night is the homecoming game, the announcement of our king and our queen, and then the dance to follow. This year we are bringing in professional DJ from Disney World, T-Vision or N-Vision. He's an unbelievable artist. And on top of that, our theme is going to be, that's right, a magical night. That's right, we're doing Disney. So with that being said, though, I do need to stop and tell you about what it is you need to do to be able to attend those events. Because remember, if you do not cover these up or take care of these, you will not be able to participate. First, obligations. That's right. If you owe the school money for any late fees that you may have, you need to pay them. Those late fees, guys, also include these wonderful parking tickets. That's right. If you've earned a parking ticket and it's in obligations and it's not paid, you will not be able to attend. Second criteria, remember, no major discipline referrals. So keep yourself out of trouble, right? Follow the rules, make sure you're okay so you're not denied by the dean's office. And finally, attendance. Remember, we have a 90% attendance policy. That's right, you must have attended 90% of the classes that have been offered up to homecoming for you to be able to go. These are your 3 things. And remember, if you do that, we will just simply know that you can enjoy the homecoming week. And with that being said, I'm going to let it go.
Let it go, let it go, can't hold it back anymore.
Wait, Miss Fincher. I know you're excited for homecoming, but not everybody knows our theme.
How can they not know the theme? We're obviously Anna and Elsa.
Yes, I know, and this year's homecoming theme is all things magical and Disney.
Woo!
So join us for homecoming September 30th through October 4th. If you want to get involved, you need to join the class for minds so you can help design your float, help assemble your hallway, and go for that class spirit award.
And just so you guys know, the seniors are going to win. Miss Duclos and I are 2 of the senior class sponsors, and we don't lose. So you guys better join your class for minds if you have any chance of beating us.
That's true. And in all fairness, the junior class sponsor is Miss C. Roush. The sophomore class sponsors are Captain Scheidner and Miss Swayze, and the freshman class sponsor is Miss Sheehan. And listen, the freshmen are starting off strong this year, so seniors better watch out.
So mark your calendars, September 30th to October 4th. You guys better be dressed up every single day, and it'll end with the great homecoming dance. Woo!
Where there you can all let it all go. Be on the lookout for all things homecoming in the next couple weeks.
Hello Lecanto. Today we're going to be talking about how over the summer we received 14 new teachers.
So this year we decided to introduce them to you through our POPTV show.
Every week we'll introduce 2 of our new teachers.
This way the teachers get to introduce themselves to you and you students get to know your staff.
Will you please introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Miss Loyo Guerrero, but making it easy for everyone, I'm Miss Loyo. I teach Spanish 2 and I'm in room 207 in the main building.
Where did you teach prior to coming to Lecanto?
So I used to teach English as a second language in Mexico.
Really? Okay. What ultimately made you decide to work at Lecanto?
My husband graduated from Lecanto High School in 2006, so go Panthers.
Okay. And what is one fun fact about yourself that you'd like the students to know?
So I actually studied in University of Hawaii for a long period of time, although my degree is not from there. That would have been very helpful, but yeah, so I thought that was something I wanted to share with you guys.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I am Miss Bittner. I'm in room 206 and I teach Spanish 1.
Okay. Where did you teach prior to coming to Lecanto?
So prior to Lecanto, I taught at the University of Florida English Language Institute. I was a language assistant there, but this is my first year teaching in a full-time classroom.
What ultimately made you decide to work at Lecanto?
Yeah, so when my parents in the 90s first moved to Citrus County, before they had kids, they both started working at Lecanto High School. And I wanted to carry on the legacy, if you will, and just try to be as good of a teacher as they are.
Then what is one fun fact about yourself that you'd like students to know?
One fun fact about me is that I have lived in Germany more than once. Even though I spent all of college learning Spanish and Korean, now I went and lived in Germany, so talk to me in German.
Alright class, you're an AP Super Senior. So this is your homework. Repeat after me. Where my hug at?
Where my hug at?
Hey, let me walk you to class. Yes, sir.
Did y'all hear about the new senior shirts?
No!
Let me show y'all.
Hey seniors, it's your class president, Adornish. And so you just saw the 3 choices for your senior shirt. So keep looking at the senior line, because that's where the voting will take place.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is the way that you are merging coming into the roundabout. This is not what you should be doing. This is what you actually are doing. And this, ladies and gentlemen, does not work at all. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what you are doing
Are you kidding me?
when you are merging, and this is the wrong way to go about it.
Go, Caleb.
And this is exactly what's going to happen to you if you act like that when you're merging.
Against the wall.
Hi, this is Brooke William with your joke of the week. Dear Algebra, please stop asking us to find your ex. He's never coming back and don't ask why. That's your joke of the week.
So I've come here to talk to you about Youth Leadership Citrus. If you want to have an amazing time with some amazing students, if you want to help your community, if you want to learn how to be a leader, if you want to have one day off each month and go and visit all the wonderful places in Citrus County and be provided lunch, and most importantly, if you want to spend another full day with me, that may be a plus or a minus, then you should apply to Youth Leadership Citrus. We have flyers up all over the school, and all you have to do is scan the QR code and fill out the application. We will have interviews in October, and we will pick our class then. So please apply to Youth Leadership Citrus. It is a fantastic time. Now, I think Duclos and Dutcher were supposed to close the show, but I don't see them anywhere. So I guess I'll be closing the show today. They left me a note. So Duclos is going to run a triathlon in the mud. I don't know what that means, but I think she does. And Dutcher said she's going to be riding a hot air balloon all day and all night Sunday, and then sleep all day Monday. Sounds like most of you guys. So anyway, they also left me the riddle. The riddle was donated, was by one of you. Kaylee Miner provided the riddle for us today. So our riddle is this. Penny has 5 kids. January, February, March, and April. What is the 5th kid's name? If you know the answer to the riddle, please write it on the back of a $100 bill and take it to Mr. Wiles' room, or you could simply fill out the survey and do it the way that you're supposed to do it. And if you can't find the survey, you can go to Panther Zone, and it will be on August 30th on Panther Zone, and you can get a lot of great information that way as well. So I hope you all have a wonderful 3-day weekend, and this will close our show.